How'd y'all meet?
We met at a party.
So, just to recap. I asked this nigga, where'd y'all meet? He's like, we met at a party. Sound like an orgy to me. Hey, girl, where you from? Shit, you know where I'm from, baby. Shit, we should talk later. 1 second. Morphin' time. I don't know why I thought when you come, you yell like a Power Ranger. My parents been together for 40 years. I think that's the accurate number. Thank you for clapping. I'll let them know you did. I had nothing to do with it. I've been trying to break them up for years. No, I'm playing. Nah, it's cool. We just never talked about mental health. We never talked about that type of shit, you know? So I knew I had a lot of resentment, and I knew I was going to come at them, right? I spent some time with Deborah. I had to have tough conversations with my parents, and I called them, and I just knew they wasn't going to be ready for this. I was like, hey, we going to have some tough conversations, because I got a lot of built-up resentment, and we need to work through it. So y'all better be ready. You ever been mad expecting somebody to push back, and they don't at all? They were like, whenever you're ready to talk, we're ready to listen. I'm already mad, nigga. I've decided I'm mad. I'm like, what? You're like, whenever you're ready to talk, we're ready to have the tough conversations. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is going on right now? And I couldn't stop being mad, so now we're just talking about regular shit, and I sound mad as hell. I'm like, so what y'all cooking later? You know what I mean? Just... I would always lose complaint-offs with my friends. Always, because I had two parents, you know what I mean? If you don't know what a complaint-off is when you sitting in a circle with your friends and all y'all complaining about your life until some sad motherfucker wins. And everybody's like, yeah, nigga, that's fucked up. You take it. But they lose, too, because they have to go back to that life after the game over. Don't know why we played this game. I would always lose, man. My cousin Trey would always come in like, Chris, you don't know shit about struggle, dog. You got two parents, my nigga. Like, I didn't even know my dad, my nigga. And my mom had to work 3 jobs and shit, dog. So it was me, raising me and my fucking sisters and brothers since I was 10 years old, Chris. You don't know shit about that. And I was like, fair. We weren't even talking about that, dog. We were in here playing Mario Kart, because we are children. But it ain't always sweet. You ever have two people not believe in your dreams equally? You ever have one person like, you ain't gonna be shit. Somebody else ad-lib, show ain't. That's fucked up. People think I'm living my dream right now. Like, what was your dream as a kid? What's your name?
Carter.
Carter. Carter, what do you do right now?
I'm a surgeon.
You're a surgeon? Now, are you a single surgeon? Not for long. I'm like this, nigga. I'm trying to figure it out, bro. I really am. I'm trying to figure out how I'm like this shit, you know? I'm in therapy right now. I thought therapy was for white people. I saw you trying to clap for therapy. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Oh, y'all late. Nigga, stop. Y'all late. You left this woman by herself. She was clapping with confidence like, oh, I'm the only one, bitch? Damn. I thought therapy was for white people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought it was for you, white people. I thought it was, triggered, y'all. I thought it was you. And then I got a little money. I took my first vacation. I realized, oh, it's for people with money and time. White people just had that first. Sneaky motherfuckers, I swear to God. I knew I had a problem. I knew I needed something. I knew I needed somebody to talk to because I was living the best day of my life and I was having the worst time. I always told myself if I made a little money, I was gonna relive a day in my life like Jay-Z's Big Pimpin' video. Big Pimpin' is about one man, Jay-Z. He's out there with his best friends in Miami or wherever the fuck they were at. They were having a blast, or they had boats, yachts, money, champagne, booty everywhere. And I love booty, especially when it's everywhere. I mean, champagne, yacht, everything, dog. So I was like, I want to do that, and that's what I did. I got my first TV check, and I flew all my homies out there, dog. And no one tells you how expensive that is. Jay-Z ain't rap about that shit one time, nigga. You should have told me how much it costs to fly niggas who are in between jobs to Miami. I did it anyway, regretted it so much. But they got out there, man. We had money, we had champagne, we had booty everywhere. Like, not as much booty as Jay-Z had. He has a lot of money for a long time. This is my first check, fam. Come on, chill. I had half the booty everywhere. I didn't have all the booty. And it wasn't half booties, though. They were full booties, just half the people. It wasn't like one woman was sitting there with one cheek working on the next cheek. You know what I'm saying? Although we do support progress, so. Anyway, we were having a great time. We had a yacht. At least I think it was a yacht. I'm from a landlocked state. Bitch, I don't know boats like that. But it had yacht energy, nigga. I called it a yacht. Until somebody was like, this ain't a yacht, it's a boat. And I was like, walk the plank, bitch. You know? Nah, nigga, fuck that. And I pushed his ass off. He ain't never been back. I ain't never seen him again. He's in the ocean now. Champagne, money everywhere, booty, I'm crying hard. And that is not what Jay-Z did in the video at all. You don't even have to have seen the video to know Jay-Z didn't do that. I don't know if you've ever cried next to a woman twerking with all her might, but it's not cool looking. Go ahead, girl. Meanwhile, what's wrong with him? Soon as we docked, bro, I had to see what was going on. I had to talk to my white friends. I'm like, how you find a therapist? They're like, well, sometimes you gotta go through a few until you find the one that's right for you. It's like dating. I'm like, okay. Well, what if I find a black therapist, someone who can speak to my life experience, you know what I mean? And I tell him all my deepest and darkest shit, and then all of a sudden we break up, because that's what happens in relationships. And then I gotta see this nigga at a barbecue or a kickback. And I looked up to my cousin Trey. He was the coolest. Like I told y'all before, I gave y'all a little sample of that nigga, but he was the dopest. He was the most gangster, coolest. He had the most money, girls, cars, all that. He was also mean as hell. And he definitely did rob all of us at one point. He was the type of guy that robbed his family before he took his talents to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Take your $100, make you look for it with him. Like, it's weird, you know? But I looked up to this man because he was the toughest dude. And I was like, yo, come on, Trey, let me be down. Like, nah, you fucked up the shit with Chino, nigga. You ain't even ready for this. Like, nah, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm older now. Let's go. He was like, all right, you gotta be ready for whatever. I'm like, when that day come, when whatever come, I'm gonna be fucking ready, cuz. 3 weeks later, we walk into the corner store, you know, just get some fucking candy or whatever the fuck I'm getting. And then all of a sudden, my cousin pushed this dude. Dude turned around, who the fuck pushed me? And I was like, I'm about to see my cousin get it in. This is dope. And my cousin was like, he did. And I was like, oh, whatever is here, nigga. You know, he was like, I'm gonna fuck you up, motherfucker. And I didn't know what to say. So all that came out was, no! I thought that was a good place to start. I don't see the outcome you see. I don't know anybody that starts a fight like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, you are. Make it quick. You know, I don't know that. I'm not that guy. I said, no. But I knew that no wasn't enough. I could tell by the faces of everyone who was watching the altercation. My cousin was like, uh-huh. I was like, oh, okay. So I just said what he said. I'm like, no, I'm gonna fuck you up. Here's the thing about me saying it, is that I didn't make it to up. So what I said to this grown man was, I'ma fuck you! Which is a very different message, I think. Now, the reason I didn't get to up is because he hit me so fast in the throat. I mean, directly in the middle, and I farted right after that. I don't know if you know anything about the body, but these two things ain't connected at all. You shouldn't get hit here, and that shouldn't happen to you, dog. Bro, it was crazy. You ever sneeze and fart at the same time and realize you're not in control of your life? You ever? Achoo! What the fuck? That has to be Jesus. That's crazy. I farted, bro, and it was wild. Like, it pissed my cousin off. He grabbed me from under my arm, dragged me all the way home. And it was crazy. I was being heckled by the crackhead across the street because he saw a very different fight than the fight that went down. He was like, that's right! Don't let nobody fuck you! You know what I mean? I was like, no. And my cousin threw me in the house. Motherfucker, see, I told you you ain't built for this shit, nigga. You out here getting hit in your goddamn throat and tooting? I'm like, tooting? It's a grown gangster, killer for sure. Tooting? Like a choo-choo train, nigga? He's like, you tooting? It wasn't the right time to make fun of the man, but I kept it in here. He ain't talked to me for about half a year. I thought my gangster career was over with. Truly. And then he called me, right? I put it on speakerphone because I had been talking to my friends who I played video games with. I was like, I'm telling my cousin gonna call me, man, and he gonna let me come back and prove myself. Shit's gonna be dope. And then he finally did. I saw the call coming, so we all gathered around the speakerphone, put it on speakerphone, like, what's up, cuz? What's good? I'm sitting there fronting, and then he says, first line, he was like, I found the nigga you farted on. I didn't fart on the nigga. So I picked up the phone like, hey, nigga, you can say hi, bro. That works, too. He's like, listen, you want to roll with me and my niggas, man? So you can go ahead and prove yourself. I'm like, hell yeah, cuz. I'm ready to redeem myself. He was like, you were not a coupon, nigga. Shut the fuck up. I was like, right. And then I got in the car. I was in the middle, in the back seat. It was two grown-ass motherfuckers that I just knew rode my cousin there. And then my cousin was in the passenger side, and my other cousin was driving the car. And he was like, yo, they right up the street, so we gonna roll up on these motherfuckers, pop out, knock their ass out, and we gonna go to McDonald's for whatever reason. So we riding for a while. I'm like, yo, so they right up the street? He's like, yeah, they right up the street. I'm like, all right, it's a long street, nigga. And then I had to pee, so I had to ask him. I was like, yo, hey, cuz, can we stop so I can piss real quick? He's like, hell no, only bitches pee. I'm like, that's not true at all. I know we gangster, nigga, but come on. But the dude next to me was so scared of my cousin, he was like, I ain't never peed a day in my life. Like, who the fuck is this idiot? I'm like, come on, cuz, stop so I can pee. I ain't stopping, dog, so piss yourself. I'm like, what a terrible outfit to wear to a fight. They already know me as fart boy, not gonna show up and waddle up with piss pants. I'm not doing that. I was like, come on, stop. He's like, we not stopping. And neither was this piss, so I had to figure something out. And I saw this cup that was sitting right there for a long time. Nobody was drinking out of it. I watched it for 5 more minutes. Nobody drank out of it again, so I grabbed it. It was pretty empty. I made a wall with my coat, a pee wall, if you will. And I pissed in it, put the cap back on, put it back in the middle, and I watched it to make sure nobody drank out of it. Also, if someone did, I wasn't gonna say shit. Because I was terrified, nigga, what? But I was watching it like I was gonna say shit, but I wasn't gonna say shit, though. And no one touched it, though. I was so glad until the very end of the ride. Right before we got to where we was going, man, it was slow motion. My cousin rolled the window down, threw out the blunt. Then he did this. The driest mouth in the county, nigga. Then he grabs it and took the biggest swig of that shit I ever seen in my life. Y'all acting like y'all were there. She was nasty, bro. And he was like, oh, what the fuck? He threw that shit out the window.